Everybody's so friendly.
I think the quality of the homes, the scale of the homes, they're all pretty modest homes.
It's hard to find a place this quiet.
And we're close to downtown, so a lot of people walk and bike.
Located east of downtown, this quaint neighborhood is mostly residential, but it wasn't always that way. During its history, the Longfellow neighborhood once housed a brick foundry, a chicken hatchery, a farm equipment manufacturing facility, and even a semi-professional baseball team. This helps explain why nearly the entire neighborhood falls into either a historic or conservation district. And that long history translates into a variety of housing styles.
People compliment you on your house because it's different, or they ask about your house. What style of house is that?
From Howard Moffett designed houses to a pair of prefabricated Lustron metal homes, there's a lot to take in.
It's a full package, you know, it's a good school, the houses are really nice, but it's not a new neighborhood. And that's what I liked about this neighborhood, is it actually had character and some history to it.
You can learn about that history thanks to these historic plaques that line the streets. This project was spearheaded by members of the neighborhood and supported financially through the city.
The city takes pride, and the neighbors do too. And when they work together, it's great.
Another city-supported venture runs along Ralston Creek, which winds through Longfellow.
The neighbors work with the city. It's obvious, or we wouldn't have the nature trail.
On any given day, the Longfellow Nature Trail is full of walkers, joggers, and bicyclists.
It is amazing what we see out our back windows here along the creek. How many people come down this? Just a constant flow.
Jeff holds regular community cleanups along the trail, knowing that it acts as a gathering place for the community.
It's a place where people constantly meet each other. And even if it's just a neighborhood nod, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That trail used to stop at the railroad now known as the Iowa Interstate Railway, which was first built in 1855. But in 2001, the city developed this tunnel to create a connection to the south part of town. A group of middle school students recently spruced up the tunnel as part of an art project. At the center of Longfellow is the 100-year-old elementary school.
We're really excited that the elementary school is getting a complete makeover, which is going to be huge.
The building is closed for the school year as major upgrades are being made to the site.
Getting the electrical redone, being able to run new HVAC system through the building. Just becoming ADA compliant is a huge piece. We've got an elevator system that's going to be put in. Just a building that all of our community can enjoy.
Kids will be attending the new Hoover School this year before returning to their newly renovated school next year. For school officials, preserving the history of the building was a crucial element to the project.
Thrilled that we were able to maintain the space, the exterior and the character. We have alumni that come back, and some of them in their 70s and 80s, and for them to walk through the hallways and tell me their stories, you just can't recreate that in a new space.
Perhaps the most valued element of the neighborhood is the people.
Really, it's the community, the people that live there. There's a lot of like minds. There's a lot of young families that have been moving into the area.
We have lots of kids on our street, and my two kids have lots of fun playing with the other kids and stuff, so it's nice. Longfellow
embodies the idea of a welcoming environment.
My favorite thing is we are a front porch neighborhood. We are not a backyard fenced-in neighborhood. It's that small town country feel where you know your neighbors.
Lorraine says the tight-knit community was perfect for raising her kids.
They could run around the neighborhood. I didn't have to worry because everybody was looking out for them.
Events like the community picnic you see here help fuel that connection between the neighbors.
I think it's really nice to be able to get together and actually know our neighbors. It's important to me as well.
Half of the week, we don't even eat at our own homes because everyone's going from house to house. The friendships are so good.
After moving away from Iowa City for more than a decade, Nicholas and his family knew exactly where they wanted to live when they decided to return.
Ultimately, it was this neighborhood that we always wanted to be in.
And he remembers the warm welcome they received.
I was surprised. I mean, our neighbors on both sides, within a few days of moving in, brought food over. It was a nice surprise.
We always want to welcome the new people, and then new people kind of sometimes aren't too sure, like, why are all these people coming up and saying hi? And then they realize that's just our community.
As the Longfellow neighborhood continues to celebrate its past, it is also working towards a brighter future. and carried on the tradition of a welcoming neighborhood with a whole lot of community pride.
Honestly, I don't think this neighborhood's second to any in Iowa City. I don't think I'd live anywhere else.